If you're looking for a comedy channel that's both family-friendly and wholesome, congratulations, you can eliminate this one. Hello players, welcome to Sexy Tech. I'm your host, the internet's buzz stringer. Come in, grab a drink, take off your pants, let's get started. OpenAI has released a new AI model, GPT-4, which they claim is their latest milestone in scaling up deep learning. Impressive, right? Yeah, now the AI is smarter than us. Great. Chat-GPT runs on GPT 3.5 and is a conversational AI model developed by OpenAI, which can interact with users on various topics and tasks using natural language. GPT-4 is a more advanced AI model that is only available to Plus members right now. Now, when I was a kid, I thought the future would be like the Jetsons with flying cars and robots, but now the future's here. The robots aren't taking our groceries inside, they're just taking our jobs. Chat-GPT-4 can generate text and even understand images. I mean, that's a game changer. In fact, it can caption and interpret relatively complex images. So for example, if you send a picture of the inside of your fridge, it'll be able to identify what's in it, but also suggest what could be prepared with those ingredients. It's like having Martha Stewart in your pockets, and asking for recipes is a great use case. Just don't ask it to trade stocks for you in the style of Martha Stewart. I'll give the younger viewers a few seconds to Google that one. OpenAI spent 6 months iteratively, words are difficult, even for comedians. And if I ever meet a comedian, I'll let you know what they say. Iteratively aligning GPT-4 using lessons from an internal adversarial testing program. That's like when you take a kid and teach them right from wrong, but with AI. So it's kind of like Siri, Cortana, and Alexa, but it actually works. Bing Chat apparently has been using GPT-4 this entire time. GPT-4 learns from the internet, and the internet is not always a nice place. Look what you're watching right now. GPT-4 doesn't really know how to tell good from bad or how to filter it out. It just repeats what it says without any real human context or understanding. So if you ask it how to make friends online, it might say, join social media groups, send nudes, or give me your credit card details. These are real answers, by the way. GPT-4 may seem like superhuman intelligence, but it may also just be a really clever parrot sometimes. GPT-4 is like the Swiss Army knife of AI. It can do everything from language processing to image recognition to generating memes. I wouldn't be surprised if it could also fold laundry and walk the dog. I mean, at this point, what can't it do? Actually, don't answer that. Don't try it. You're better than that. But I mean, it's a highly ethical debate, but who needs ethics when you have AI? Microsoft certainly doesn't, as it has laid off their entire AI ethics team. Well, sort of, but yeah, the people who were supposed to make sure that AI doesn't harm society or cause any negative impacts are now out of a job. Fantastic. But why did Microsoft do this? Well, according to John Montgomery, the corporate vice president of AI at Microsoft, they did it because they were under immense pressure from the governance at Microsoft to take AI models and move them to customers' hands at very high speeds. So yeah, in other words, they wanted to make money as fast as possible by selling their AI products without worrying about the consequences. That's kind of like selling cigarettes without warning labels, but don't worry, it's okay, it's all good. Microsoft still has an Office for Responsible AI, which they claim puts Microsoft principles into practice by setting the company-wide rules for responsible AI. Yeah, kind of like having an Office for Responsible Gambling at Las Vegas, but never mind. Who's next? Google's next, and Google have a long-standing reputation for killing off their product lines. I would list them, but I kind of do want to keep this video under 2 hours. But now they have the honor of killing off their products twice as they discontinue Google Glass. Again, Google Glass was a wearable device that Google launched back in 2013 as an ambitious project to bring augmented reality to the masses. It was supposed to be the next big thing and the ultimate gadget for tech enthusiasts and early adopters. But yeah, it was supposed to change the way we interact with technology and with each other, but instead it turned out to be one of the biggest flops in tech history. Google Glass failed so hard that it died twice. Google first discontinued it in 2015 after facing backlash from consumers and critics over its price, safety, privacy, and usability issues. Just teething problems, really. Nothing to worry about. They then tried to revive it as a business-focused product called Google Glass Enterprise Edition, which they sold for $9.99, that's $999, to companies that needed hands-free access to information. Google Glass. If you wasn't around for Google Glass, it was kind of like the ugly cousin of virtual reality. Apparently the glasses were designed for specialist markets that require precise tasks that keep both hands free, like surgeons who needed POV training footage, which is good because if I'm ever getting surgery, the last thing I'd want is a doctor fumbling around with a GoPro on their forehead. But privacy concerns were the real issue. People were concerned that glass wearers, or glass holes as they were known, would take photos and videos of them without their knowledge. At least, with smartphones you can tell if someone's taking a picture. With glass you have to wonder if they're just taking a photo or looking at you weirdly. And if it's someone who bought Google Glass, it's probably a combination of both. But as for the end of Glass Enterprise, I think we can all agree that it's a sad day for the 12 people who actually bought them. But hey, at least they can still wear them and pretend they're in some kind of sci-fi movie. And maybe, who knows, in 10 years they'll be considered retro and cool, just like fanny packs. Our time's up again. It was a long one today. And speaking of long ones, we missed that Playboy is coming back. And that's kind of the whole story, which is why I didn't do it. But if you like comments, there's a place for yours down below. And until next time, stay sexy and be excellent to each other. I used to have a friend who was addicted to soap. But it's okay, he's clean now. Bye!